Breaking news. Well, it's so good that Nigeria is getting better, but I feel if this is going to be a breakthrough or not. Well, because the bill for, approval, that is to raise academic qualifications for president, has actually passed two reading. Is this going to come alive or what? Well, guys, I will tell you more about this, but please stay tuned and don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and of course, turn on your notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, right here it says that reps approve bill to raise academic qualification for president. Our president Muhammadu Buhari had his primary school leaving certificate to get into the post as a president, which is not too good for a country like Nigeria. While he was there, he tried to get some other qualifications and all that. And I think it's high time the bar is actually raised. And what the House is doing, well, I commend it. Really, yes, I do. And I just hope this will not be another mess in Nigeria. Anyway, guys, let's get into the details. As it says that the House of Representatives has passed for second reading a bill seeking to raise the academic qualification for the seat of President of Nigeria, Governor of a state, and other elective public officers to university degree or its equivalent. The bill, sponsored by the lawmaker representing Ikenne and Shagamu Remo North Federal Constituency in Ogun State, Adewumi Onanuga, is seeking to amend the 1999 Constitution and raise the qualification from school certificate to degree or its equivalent. The legislation, which passed first reading on Tuesday last week and second reading this week, is titled a B for an Act to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. Cap C-23 laws of the Federation 2004 to review the required educational qualification for election into certain political offices and for related matters. The explanatory memorandum on the legislation reads, this bill seeks to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, Cap to review the required educational qualification for election into certain political offices. To review required educational qualification for election into certain political offices, the bill seeks to specifically alter Section 65, 106, 131, and 177 of the Constitution. Leading the debate on the bill on Tuesday, Onanuga stated her belief that the proposal, if it becomes law, would, among other things, place more value on education in our nation and its importance when considering politics. The sponsor said, this is not a bill targeted at stifling the interests of Nigerians in politics. Rather, it is a bill that will help Nigerians to sufficiently prepare for the humongous task of political leadership. As we have begun to see, the race for elective offices at the state and national levels has become increasingly competitive. While this is good as a tenet of universal suffrage, it can also be counterproductive if people who are not sufficiently prepared educationally get into these elective offices. All the political offices affected by this amendment are very strategic in their own right. The state legislators are important for making laws to govern the state in the interest of the people. The office of the governor is the highest political office in the state. The federal legislators are important for making laws in the interest of the nation. The office of the president is the highest political office in the land. If a managing director who holds an equally strategic position in a company within this country cannot be employed without a university degree or its equivalent, why should the above political offices be held by people without a university degree or its equivalent? Onanuga added, we all know that after a university degree or its equivalent in this country comes the compulsory National Youth Service Corps, without which it would be difficult to get into any employment, especially within the public sector. Invariably, by leaving the qualification of those political offices to remain at school certificate level, we are implying that the NYC is not a requirement to hold political offices, but it is a requirement to secure a job in the public sector. This bill will reflect the premium this night assembly places on the quality of education that interests our youths vis-a-vis their desired political ambitions, and it will in turn affect the quality of candidates who run for elective offices in this country. Otherwise, how do we place value on education? If I say to my son who wants to be a doctor that he needs a university degree or its equivalent to achieve his dream, and then say to my daughter who wants to be president someday that she only needs to have a school certificate, the sponsor stressed that studying up to a university degree anywhere in the world would have afforded any individual certain other knowledge, skills, and preparedness that cannot be gotten at a school certificate level. This is not saying that only those with a university degree can lead well. All we will be saying is that we will rather start from there, and I believe we can all agree that a university degree is a good place to benchmark the educational qualification. To agree otherwise, we will in long run do our polity and youth a great disservice. The bill, therefore, proposes to review upward to a minimum of university degree the required educational qualification of some elective offices within the country, she noted. Before Onanuga began the representation, the Deputy Speaker, Hamad Wase, who presided over the session, had remarked members would like to hear what you are proposing in the amendment. It is very sensitive. I believe so. After Onanuga made her presentation, the Deputy Speaker noted that the intent of the bill was clear, and he put its passage for second reading to vote, and it was unanimously adopted by the lawmakers. Can we say this is, some rat smelling, or what exactly? Because this is pointing fingers to the president of Nigeria and so many office holders in the country. Because really, I believe what this Onanuga is saying, I believe it all makes a whole lot of sense. Now, in a country where you preside over, you say it is very important for you to get to university level before getting a job. You say it is also very important for graduates to go through the compulsory National Youth Service Corps, that is the NYSC, and yet you feel that public office holders, that is politicians, are not required to hold all of these degrees and also to serve the nation. What are you leading? What example are you setting? Because if our politics does not recognize all this, how would they respect the law? No wonder we are suffering some of these things, because these guys do not even have an understanding of what the law says. So when the thing is coming back at them, they always try to look for something, an amendment that will be in their favor. So I believe this bill should really be passed, and I guess it's a good way for Nigeria to go forward. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section. Yes, we're all here to make Nigeria a better place, and I hope that you raise your voice and speak. Thanks for staying tuned. You have a pleasant time. Bye for now.